Hey, what is going on YouTube? Welcome back or welcome to my channel, Justice Jupiter, for another tarot pick-a-card reading. So today we're going to ask Spirit, what is stealing your power? What's taking your energy, So more times than not, we already know what it is, but here's maybe a little confirmation so you can really hear it again from an outsider looking in, and then, no denying it at that point. You know what I mean? That's what I love about tarot. So this is what that reading's going to be about. Hopefully to confirm some intuition so you can just kind of hear it from an outside perspective so you can make positive, bold change going forward. And there you go. That's the intro. So we have our three groups like norm. We have the group one. Okay, these are all Chrysocolas, but they're all like kind of different. So this Chrysocola has a lot of pyrite. It has tons of pyrite in it. And this is a raw Chrysocola with tons of pyrite, right? So that's group one with the Curious Creatures Tarot. Group two, we got the Crystalline Chrysocola. So I don't know if you're going to be able to see this on camera, but it's got little tiny crystal points on it. But this is still another raw Chrysocola, but it's got crystal, almost like silky malachite kind of look to it. I don't know, I'm going on and on, but there it is with the Labyrinth Tarot. That's your group two. Group three, we got their traditional Manga Tarot with the Tumbled Chrysocola. So isn't that one? It's beautiful. So beautiful. I tumbled it myself. So that's the Tumbled Chrysocola. All right. So go ahead and meditate over your piles. See which one calls to you. And I will see you at your read. All right. Thanks so much, YouTube. I'll be right back. Hey, group number one. If you chose the Pyrite Chrysocola, this will be your read with the Curious Creatures Tarot. And we're going to find out what is stealing your power, my dear group one, so we can take that shit back. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and place your Chrysocola right over to the side here. We're going to put your tarot over the side here. And we're going to always first dip off with your energy. So this is how you're going to connect to make sure that you made it to the right group, So this will give you some surface layer on how you're feeling right now. And then we're going to go forward from there. So we're going to pull one animal spirit for you, your current energy, and then I'm going to get three tarot to go to correspond with that. Okay? So we are going to be asking our dearest, most precious, beloved, pure hearts, warrior, fierce Archangel Michael, will you please come down and protect myself and group one as we go to the highest white light for spiritual guidance. Please and thank you. And then we're going to be asking our ancestors of the highest white light, our angels, the ascended masters, and our spirit guides of the highest vibration for a guided message, please, for group number one. Can I please get their current energy? Please tap me into the current energy of group one and show me their current energy. Please and thank you. Okay. One animal spirit for group one, please. Group one, please, spirit. Animal spirit, their current animal spirit. Golden egg. On the back, snake. Okay. So I'm going to place that there. The golden egg's all about being in this time of like hibernation, like in this spiritual hibernation. Listening to what spirit needs you to do. It's definitely like a time of nesting, a time of like a void feeling right before you're reborn. All right, let's get you three tarot. All right, so can I please get three cards, please? For my dear group one's current energy. Group one's current energy, please and thank you. Three cards for group one. Current energy. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. King of Wands in reverse. With the Queen of Swords in reverse. Oh Lord. Death on the back. Oh, Seven of Wands in reverse. Sorry, why did I say King of Wands? My bad. Okay. Current energy. Group one, you're not feeling so sound at this time. There's a little bit of regret here with the Seven of Wands in reverse. you know, over past actions that maybe you stood once, the ground that you once stood on and stood for, it no longer serves you, and you kind of see the error in those ways. That's the feeling I get from that Seven of Wands in reverse. The Queen of Pentacles in reverse. This is someone who's very ungrounded. Someone can manipulate with money. This is someone, you know, it's just not really in the highest esteem in the monetary world. Like, you know, that they feel like have maybe somewhat of a lack mentality, right? And with the Queen of Swords here in reverse, that's all about lashing out from a wounded space, you know, or just being very cold and bitter. With Death here, it feels like you're coming to an end in a life cycle. That's what it really feels like, that you're getting ready to be reborn with this egg here. So it's like right now you feel like you're in a struggle, very much of a struggle with the Queen of Pentacles. Like nothing just seems to be going your way, and you're just like, shit, man, how did I get here? You know, how the fuck did I get here? But this is really going to prompt the change in which you need to have a total rebirth and transformation. So it really feels like you're at the end of a cycle in your life. You know, some major lessons that were learned here, and it's going to really promote, you know, the next cycle is going to be all about like growth and expansion, it feels like. So let's go ahead and go further. Let's go ahead and see what's stealing your energy. Let's see what's stealing your energy, my group ones. You just feel like everything's just like, fuck, man, nothing's working out. Everything's just shit. But you're taking like responsibility of it with that Seven of Wands. Like it's kind of like you turn the introspection on yourself, and that's what needed growth. That's what needed to happen for you to have growth. Can I please get one energy oracle for what's stealing group one's power? What is stealing group one's power, please, and thank you, Spirit. What is stealing group one's power? Can I get one energy oracle for what is stealing group one's power? What is stealing group one's power? Community. On the back, third chakra, Archangel Samuel 37, 7 community. Alright. 3 cards for what's stealing group one's power. King of Pentacles. Underneath the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Two more. What's stealing group one's power? 5 of Pentacles. All about feeling lack. One more please for what's stealing group one's power. What is stealing group one's power? Please spirit one card. The King of Cups. How interesting is that? You have 2 court cards here with the 5 of Pentacles separating them with the Hanged Man. Okay, so what if, wow. It feels like you might be just being pulled in very many different directions. Group number 1 with the community card here, and then with the 2 court cards here with the 5 of Pentacles, it feels like you putting too much. I feel like you really need to retreat inside yourself, group number 1. Like by you reaching out to a community, to try to like, because you feel this lack, right? This left out in the cold, but you're starting to see things differently. But the problem is that you use not, you may be codependent, group number 1. I'm just gonna say that, like you may feel like you need people to validate you. You know, that's a codependency trait. You know, it's also it's an empathic trait as well too, to feel like you need to earn love. You know what I mean? You need people to you need to serve people, like to make people happy, to make you feel loved. Like it serves you by serving others, but this is not in a healthy way. What's stealing your power is by you giving your power to all these people, because you need to not feel left out in the cold, like you don't feel secure in and of yourself. Group number 1. You need to be okay with being absolutely and utterly alone, you know, because that's going to give you your power back, I feel, because you put too much power on other people to fill you up, right? You can't do that. It's such surface, shallow, you know, energy, you know, because that same person that builds you up has the power to pull you, you know, to crash you down. You have to keep that in mind, like you give them that power. So let's go further, Spirit. Can we please get one one card for how they can get their power back. How can group one get their power back? Can I get one card for how they can get their power back? Oh, that was like 3 cards. One card, please, Spirit. One card for how group one can get their power back. The walking away card popped. One card. Financial constraints. On the back, the man holding a coin. Okay. How can group one get their power back? 3 cards for how group one can get their power back. How can group one get their power back, please, Spirit? Three cards for how group one can get their power back, please. 2 of Wands. Tower. Under that 5 of Pentacles, under that 7 of Wands. One more, please, for how group one can get their power back. How can group one get their power back? 10 of Wands, 5 of Wands. Okay. And on the back, 4 of Swords. Alright, you're gonna need to do a lot of meditating, group one, it feels like, to get your power back. Because that's where you're going to really find the answers, I feel, to walk away, to really get the message of Spirit, right? And to get back on the top of the wheel, to find a masculine that's really going to take action and be in your life. Okay, so because it seems like group one that you have two different settings. You're in it for love or you're in it for money. You know what I mean? And you have to find the balance of both, right? Because those are things that maybe you lack inside yourself, or you feel like you lacked. You know what I mean? Self-love and maybe being able to provide for yourself. So those are qualities that you seek in others, like for those soul purposes, because you feel like you can't do those things, perhaps. You're going to have go through a time of heavy burdens and financial constraints, because it feels like whatever you chose in the past, it may have been very superficial, is what Spirit says, right? And you're going to have to come to those terms that you create your own path in this world. These people don't. You do. You create your destiny, right? 2 of Wands, that's all about traveling in the direction in which your soul's wanting to go. You know what I mean? Like if you look in the right away, that person is holding a globe. They got their, they're looking out over the vast. Like they're ready to travel, to wake up. You need to wake up and realize that what has been locking you in the past is not the case, and you had the key here all along to get out this door that is already wide open. You're going to have to go through a period of feels like lack, honestly, but it may just be a setting of the scales kind of thing, and it's gonna be some bullshit here with the 10 of Wands, 5 of Wands. I mean, that's fucking sucks. You know what I mean? Like there's gonna be like a tower moment that's gonna push you to have to make a snap decision, right? And it's going to probably be the decision that is the rougher road, right? The not cush lifestyle, the one that's like really going to be bumps and fucking, all these obstacles and all that. Like that's where your soul's calling you to go. There's going to be something that you're going to have a snap decision that you're going to have to make, and it's going to be very conflicting. You're going to have to fight some battles, it feels like. And I'm so sorry, group one, but in doing so, you're getting your power back. It's a fucked up way to have to go about it and do it, but in the long end of the story, you're going to get your power back and you're going to get your peace back. When no one can take your peace from you, that's going to be a realization like, fuck yes, you know what I mean? Like, no one can take my peace because I never gave it away. You know what I mean? You kept it the whole time. So fight, group one. You had the keys the whole time. So, it's going to be rough, but it's going to be worth it. Alright, so that's how you get your power back, is you're going to have to deal with the bullshit, take the bumpier road, the one that your soul's calling you to take, and that's how you get your power back, because you learn that no one can take your peace if you never give it away to begin with. Deep. Alright, so let's go ahead and get you we're going to get power of surrender. Let's get you some surrenders. Alright. Let's get my group one some surrenders, please, Spirit. Surrenders for my group ones. I don't want to take that. Surrender for my group ones, please. Surrender for my group ones. Thank you, sir. Surrender on the back. Surrender defensiveness. Defensiveness is a sign of weakness. To communicate in a more empowered way, stay centered and hear someone out. Then offer a clear, non-defensive response. Respond, not react, right? Okay. Surrender to prayer. Give yourself over completely to prayer. When you pray from your heart, you will be heard throughout the universe, and answers and support will arrive when it comes from a genuine heart space. Go find your heart space. You're going into a time where all this shit is happening, so you're gonna grow. You're gonna be reborn, group number 1. Surrender thinking, negative thinking. You have control over your thoughts. When negative thoughts surface, say thank you for sharing and quickly refocus on positive affirmations. This is a hard one to conquer, but conquer it you can, and it's possible. So surrender the negative thoughts. Always try to remain in a positive vibration. Surrender to the magic of who you are. We all have magic in us, even in the mundane aspects of life. Remember that you are a magical being with uniqueness and worth that comes from just being you. You have to value yourself, group number 1, because no one will value you because you can't if you don't value yourself. That's just the way it goes. Our external life is a mirrored reflection of our internal life. So there you have it. All right, so let's go ahead and get you an angel, gods, and goddesses. Angels, gods, and goddesses. Angels, gods, and goddesses. Get you an angels, gods, and goddesses. Oh, shit balls. That was like 5. Let me get 3, please, sir. 1, 2, 3. This one comes out a lot. Goddess of compassion. Self-criticism is diminishing your sense of self-worth. Watch the way you talk to yourself. Do some shadow work on those things. You know what I mean? Like, realize you have to have compassion for yourself, and then you can have compassion for others. But the hardest thing to do and to achieve is to forgive yourself. Like, it really is, but you have to. Angel of vision. Someone is not revealing part of the story. Trust your feelings over what others say. Like, you really have to read between the lines on something, you know. People are stealing your energy, group number 1. So you really need to trust your feelings and listen to your intuition on something, because this could be a test as to if you listen to your intuition and your higher self. Goddess of awakening. This is a wondrous time for expression, romance, and creativity. Romance, I'm not sure. You really need to focus more on yourself, group 1. But awakening, absolutely. With that golden egg here, for sure. With the 4 of swords, you know, absolutely. Whether it's romance, I take it where it resonates, but I believe you're going to explore who you are. And you know, it's going to bring out, you maybe go through a period of creativity. When you start focusing on yourself, it's like you're going to have to put that energy somewhere. So you might start being really creative and start being really crafty and shit all of a sudden, you know what I mean? When you're not putting so much focus on other people and really putting all that focus on yourself, it might spark, you know, you got to do something with that time, right? The energy's got to go somewhere. So Spirit may really put you in a period of being crafty and shit and creative, or whatever that, you know, speaks for you. Let's get you 1 unicorn, and then we're going to close out with 1 native spirit card that I'll read from the guidebook. All right, can I get 1 unicorn, please, for my dear group 1s? My dear group 1s, please. One unicorn for group 1, please. Intuition. Listen to the whispers of your heart. Use divination tools to help you decide. Trust your intuition no matter what. Like, you are going through a period where you're having to trust your intuition, because there's something in it that you are reflecting back on the situation that you're in right now. You're looking back to what had caused you to be in this particular, you know, dynamic. And you're being called now to listen to your intuition on people in a community, because these things are taking your power. So as soon as you realize, you know, how much you're giving of yourself away, you know, you have to listen to that. If it feels wrong, listen to it. If you have like a bad feeling about it, listen to it, because that's what you're being called to do. You're being called to connect with your higher self. You know, you need to do some meditation on how to, you know, to really connect with your higher self. You're, you know, the one that's plugged into the divine. You know what I mean? That's where all your answers are going to lie. So I feel you're going to do this as a real big test on listening to your intuition, because you have your power. No one can take it from you. The long story short, recall all your power, because no one can take it from you. Only you can give it away. Alright, so let's get you one native spirit. And we'll read it from the guidebook, and I'll let you beautiful pile ones go. Group ones. Damn it, group ones. Group ones. One native spirit for group one. Freedom horse. Ooh, I like that. That's exactly what you need. You need to be able to supply your own freedom. Alright. Freedom horse, freedom horse. Boom. Freedom horse. Card meaning: let your spirit fly. Do not hold back. Break free and express yourself. Flaunt your stuff. Dance, laugh, explore, and go beyond predictable behavior. Get out of the rut. You don't need to fit in the mold. Be daring. Fling your arms to the heavens and enjoy. Your native spirit wants you to know the horse allowed the Native Americans and Mongolia to travel great distances with ease. The horse also carried their supplies, which additionally granted freedom to those ancient peoples. This card shows you to remind you that you aren't here to be ordinary, but to step beyond limitations and self-imposed boundaries. Don't allow yourself to be trapped by conversation or the expectations of others. You have the ability to choose your life on your terms. Replace the phrase "I should" with "I could, but I choose not to at this time." Perhaps you aren't always free to create the exact circumstances of your life, but you're certainly able to decide what meaning to give those situations. Select meanings that empower you, for this is the time to break free. The journey. The way you use your body can change your state. Put on music and dance with wild abandon. As you do, this sends a powerful message to the subconscious that you are indeed truly free. Like if you just feel trapped, you're gonna, ooh, go get it. Get it, group ones. Look at that wild stallion running through the vast openness and the beautiful cotton candy sunset. Feel that power, that freedom that horse feels. LOL. LOL. All right. I love you guys. That's what I got for you, group ones. I hope this helped for you. Throw me a thumbs up if it did. I'd appreciate it. Subscribe if you feel so called, so we can connect further on other reads. And I'm wishing you guys all the best. So meditate. You're coming in. You're going to have an awakening, group number one. And it's going to be beautiful because it's going to give you your power back. All right? All right. Talk to you guys later. Bye. Hello, my dear group number twos. If you chose the Labyrinth Tarot with the Crystalline, Chrysocola, this is your read. So I'm going to place the other group ones, Chrysocola over there. Alright, so here is your Chrysocola. She's pretty. She's so pretty. Alright, we'll place it right down over here. We're going to slide your tarot over to the side over here. And let's find out what the hell is stealing your energy, group twos. What the fuck is it, right? Okay, sorry. We're going to go ahead and get your current energy. It's what I always like to do, so you'll be able to tap into this group to see if this is your group or not. And if it's not, you might be able to try another group to see if that one fits better for you, for your situation. So let's go ahead and go on in it. Alright, let's ask our dearest, most precious, dearest to our hearts, Archangel Michael, please come down and protect myself and group 2 as we go to the highest white light for spiritual guidance. Please and thank you. Then I ask our ancestors, the highest white light, the ascended masters, our angels, and our spirit guides, the highest vibration. Please give us a guided message for group 2 on what's stealing their power and how we can get it back. Can we please get their current energy, please, with their current animal spirit? And I get one animal spirit for our dear group number 2s. Please and thank you. All right, let's get on in it. Animal spirit for group 2. Animal spirit for group 2, please. Rabbit. The rabbit is a frantic little animal. Elephant on the back. Very opposite from that elephant there. Oh, poor little rabbit. Alright, so the rabbit is unfortunately at the very bottom of the food chain. Not the very bottom, obviously, because they eat, I don't know, bugs and shit perhaps. but they're more vegetarian animals, right? So poor little rabbit. A lot of animals want to eat that little rabbit. That rabbit is always like on high alert because it has to be. You know, there's a lot of predators out for that delicious little rabbit right there. So let's get in further with your animal or your current energy, my dear group 2s. Group 2, please, Spirit. Can I please get 3 cards for group 2's current energy? Please and thank you. Ooh. Group 2's current energy, please and thank you. Group 2's current energy. Ace of Wands, which is the Ace of Wands. Ooh. 4 of Pentacles in reverse with the Emperor. Queen of Feathers on the back, which is the Queen of Swords in reverse. Okay, group 1. Group 2. Oh, fuck. Group 2. Okay. Group 2. The rabbit again is it's always worried that something's out to get it, right? Like, look how concerned this rabbit's on high alert. It is like, you know, 10 step. Like, it's, you know, wound up like a motherfucker, this little rabbit here. But your current energy, it seems like you may have an unhealthy attachment to someone in your life, right? And you're like, you feel like you're having this like brand new beginning with someone in your life that, you know, possibly, obviously, you have an unhealthy attachment to, or a situation. The Emperor is a person. I mean, let's not mince words. An unhealthy attachment to possibly this person, and you're afraid that someone's gonna steal this person from you, perhaps. Group number 2. So let's go further, shall we? Like, you know, like you with the 4 of Pentacles in reverse, that is like an unhealthy attachment. That's not wanting to let something go. And this rabbit feels like you're just holding on tight to this person, this divine masculine. You know, it's a divine masculine energy, the Emperor. You know, that you just have this unhealthy attachment to, that you want this passionate Ace of Wands new beginning. Like, but you're scared like somebody's gonna come steal it from you with that rabbit energy. All right, let's get what's stealing your power. Can I please get 1 energy oracle for what's stealing group 2's power? 1 energy oracle for what's stealing group 2's power. Anxiety. Yeah, you're worried that somebody's gonna come take this person in your life. Like, you may be really jealous, perhaps. Can I get 3 cards for what's stealing group 2's power? 3 cards for what's stealing group 2's power. Queen of Pots. That's Queen of Cups in reverse. That you're emotionally needy on this person. Can I get 2 more cards, please, for what's stealing group 2's power? What is stealing group 2's power? 9 of Cups in reverse. 1 more, please, for what's stealing group 2's power. The Lovers in reverse underneath the Emperor. With the 4 of Cups. Okay. My dear group 2s, like, precisely, this rabbit is anxiety in a glass. Alright, so if you have anxiety, that's going to be a huge, you know, element to this read here. You have some codependency issues within you that are emotionally, you have an emotional need. Like, you need to have this person in your life. It's like you can't see anyone else in your situation. But the thing is this person, I feel, the Dancers in reverse, which is the Lovers in reverse, it's a separation. It's not harmonious. It's not meant to be. And you got to get clarity over that situation. So this is you're giving anxiety is what's taking your power over trying to control a situation. This 9 of Cups in reverse, you may be medicating, self-medicating, take that where it resonates, you know what I mean, to kind of not deal with this anxiety that you feel with this 9 of Cups here in reverse. You know, it could be just an excess of some kind of vice, you know what I mean, but it's because you're emotionally needy. Like, you need to learn how to fill your own cup up. And you need to learn to surrender and let things go that are not meant to be. So what's stealing your power is that there's a separation going on in your life and you're not wanting to let it go. And it's creating great anxiety, but you have to really do some shadow work on why you feel this way. Why do you feel so emotionally latched on, to this person? You should never chase anything that's meant, what's meant to be in your life will be. If you love something, you let it go, and if it comes back, then it was meant to stay, It's like kind of like that philosophy. Like, everyone needs to have free will, and by you just clutching on the situation, you're not surrendering to the will of the universe, and that's what's creating this anxiety. You're not going with what your soul's calling you to do. There's a lesson to be learned here. Let's go ahead and get how can group 2 get their power back? Can I get one energy oracle for how group 2 can get their power back? Please and thank you. How can they get their power back? Walk away. Cornucopia on the back. Okay. Because I believe this person is rejecting you with this 4 of Cups. Whoever this Emperor is in your life, it feels like they don't want to stick around, and you don't want to see it. And the way you can get your power back is letting them go, and you walk away on your own. 3 cards for how group 2 can get their power back, please and thank you. 8 of Cups, or no, 7 of Cups, damn it. Sorry guys, I get fucked up my normal renewal. 7 of Cups is all about being disillusioned or having options. So let's see where this goes. Can I please get 2 more cards, please, for group 2? 2 more cards, group 2, and how they can get their power back. Justice. And 1 more, please, Spirit. 1 more on how group 2 can get their power back. Whoa. The 9 of Wands in reverse with the Star in reverse. Oop. Okay. And we got on the back the 10 of Swords. Okay, which is the 10 of Feathers. Okay. Group 2. So how you can get your power back is you have to let this person go. You have to walk away. You got to let the past be in the past. You have to know that there are other options for you, right? There are many fish in the sea, okay? There's other cups out there, right? This Emperor over here who doesn't feel like they're in it. There are other cups for you, right? You have to just accept that it is what it is. Scales always get balanced in the end, and the justice, like, it's just what's fair is fair and what's fair. Like, just you have to let things go and let scales get balanced, and just let the chips fall where they may, and just know that we live in a benevolent universe and everything's happening for us, not to us. So once you can accept, because if you don't, you'll just be wounded and confused, because the scales are going to be balanced on the situation. Like, you know what I mean? What's meant to be will be. So the quicker that you surrender and just let it go, you know what I mean? You can heal. Because with the Star in reverse here, it's all about being disappointed in an outcome. And because you're not seeing something clearly. You're just not getting the message. Like, not. The 9 of Wands in reverse is all about being wounded and confused. Like, this person runs down on you, and you just see them as a disappointment. But it's 10 of Swords. Like, this person doesn't want to be with you. You know what I mean? It's over. Like, there's 10 swords in that motherfucker. It's finality. It's finish. So the quicker that you can let this person go, you'll release that anxiety, because you won't care what the fuck they're doing, right? Because you just don't give a shit. You're focused on yourself. You know what I mean? And so just take that where it resonates, group 2, okay? I'm not trying to come down on you, but you're holding on to something that you have complete control over the situation, group 2. You have complete control over the situation. It's utterly and entirely up to you whether you let this person go, because if they're meant to be, they will be. Trust and believe. You know what I mean? But this is driving you fucking batshit crazy, and it's just not fair to you, group 2. I just hate people who fucking self-inflict on themselves. It frustrates the shit out of me. Like, how do you know this? Like, why are you inflicting all this pain on yourself? Like, fuck. All right, let's go. Let's get you some surrender cards. Let's get into some oracle time. Oracle time for my group 1s. Some power of surrender. Let's get you 3 surrenders. Group number 1. You have to realize you can't control people, like, because if not, you'll always be disappointed by trying to control people, because they're not puppets on a string. You know what I mean? You have to surrender this person, and if they're meant to be in your life, they will surface again, and it will, it'll come around. But if it's like repeat bullshit over and over again, you have to look at that too, because that's something karmic. You know what I mean? So take it where it resonates. What's meant to be will be. That we know with justice out here. What's meant to be will be. That's what justice is. Alright, let's get you power surrender. That one feels right. 2 more for our group 2s, please. 1 more, please, for our group 2. Thank you, Spirit. Surrender to what is. Flow with what is instead of fighting it. When you can't change a situation, compassionately accepting it exactly as it is will bring you peace. Amen. Surrender comparisons to other people. Keep your eyes trained on yourself. Focus on your own strengths, attractiveness, and power. Like, you're so worried that someone else is going to come steal this masculine from your life, but they don't want to be there. And you have to accept it. Surrender negative thinking. You have control over your thoughts. When negative thoughts surface, say thank you for sharing and quickly refocus with a positive affirmation. Like, focus on you, group number 2. You need to focus on you. Okay? So let's get you some angels, gods, and goddesses. And there's my little Yorkie. He's so sweet, telling me that there's nothing at the door. I love that. I love that. Either there's nothing at the door or the mail came. One or the other. Either way, I'm not getting my ass up. So it is what it is. He's my angel of clearing. Alright, let's get you some angels, gods, and goddesses, my group 2s. Group 2, please. Goddess of sacred power, you're being encouraged to take a leading role in your current situation. Like, you have to take accountability. Goddess of compassion. Alright, that's plenty. That's plenty. Excuse me. Goddess of sacred power, you are being encouraged to take a leading role in your current situation. Goddess of self-worth, you are currently undervaluing yourself. It is time to regain your self-worth. Angel of expression, speak your truth and express yourself clearly. Goddess of compassion, self-criticism is diminishing your self-worth. You definitely have some introspective to work on, my dear group 2s, on your value, and how you see yourself, and the way you talk to yourself, and all that and the other. You really got to start talking to yourself in a higher regard. I'm going to cover that one up. Okay, let's get you 1 unicorn. 1 unicorn for my group 2s, please. One unicorn for my group 2s. Miracles. Have faith that your miracle's on its way. Your prayers have been answered. Surrender the how. Like, if you've really just felt like a lost ship at sea, and you know, and there's just something about you never know what could happen. So just believe in the goodness of the universe, and that everything's happening exactly as it should. Like, miracles happen in the most craziest way. So you never know that once you let this person go, their spirit could have had the person that would worship the ground you walk on, you know, come in. But you couldn't get that person to come in if you were still holding on to this other person who's not really, seems like you're treating you the best. I mean, for you to have such an unhealthy attachment, there's something there that is a lesson to be learned here, and you have to learn it. So retrospect on why you have such an unhealthy attachment on this person, because it's something deeper than this person. It's something within you, group number 2, where that's the real issue at hand. It's not this person. It's something in you that you need to see to let go. Can I get 1 native spirit for our dear group 2s? Shapeshifter. Circle of life. We're going to take shapeshifter. Boop, 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 boop. Not a spirit. There we go. Shapeshifter. Card meaning, you can be anything you desire. Let go of the attachment to your identity. See the world around you with new eyes. Be malleable. Experiment with different ways of viewing reality. See the point of view of others. If you haven't been able to manifest your dreams, maybe you need to shift what you see. Or maybe if you haven't been able to manifest your dreams, maybe you need to shift the way you see the person or situation. Your native spirit wants you to know. In earthbound cultures, shapeshifters have the mystical ability to transform into other forms of consciousness. It's said that these beings were not imagining that they were changing into a specific animal, plant, or stone. They could actually morph into another shape. Just because most people today don't think this is possible doesn't mean it's not true. This card chose you because it wants you to know that your past does not need to equal your future. Simply shifting your point of view or your belief system can bring an entirely new destiny into being. The journey. To deepen your ability to shapeshift, simply imagine that you're an animal, bird, plant, or stone. Make it as real as you can. Doing this deepens your ability to shift your beliefs and limiting decisions that perhaps have held you back from fulfilling your highest destiny. Oh, you're going through, period. So, group 2s. So again, your power is completely and utterly yours to take back. Once you surrender the situation, people, places, things, patterns, thoughts, all that shit, once you surrender it, you gain your peace back. So you have to surrender. You have to surrender to what is and just let things be as they are. You can't control. People aren't puppets. All right? And that's why you get this as anxiety, is because you can't control things, and that's what just drives you fucking crazy. So take it where it resonates. You have to walk away because there are other options for you, better options perhaps than this person here that you feel is so high and mighty. So, all right, that's what I got for you, my group number 2s. I hope it helped. If it did, throw me a thumbs up. If you feel so called, subscribe so you can connect further. All right, you guys have a good one. Talk to you later. Bye. Hey, my dear group number 3s, if you chose the traditional manga tarot with the tumbled Chrysocola, this is your reading. I love this one. I tumbled it myself, right? A beautiful, beautiful piece. It's got lots of greens. Beautiful piece. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and slide your tarot over here. And let's get in with your current energy, group number 3s, and see what the hell is stealing your power and how we can get it back, more importantly. All right, so let's get into your current energy, my dear group 3s. Okay, so we're going to call upon our precious, most beloved warrior, Archangel Michael. Will you please come down and protect myself and group number 3 as we go to the highest white light for spiritual guidance, please and thank you. And then we are going to call upon our ancestors, the highest white light, our ascended masters, our angels, and our spirit guides, the highest vibration for a guided message for group 3s and what's stealing their power. Can I please get tap me into collective of group number 3, and can I please get their current energy, please and thank you, my dear spirit team. Okay, let's get your current animal spirit, group number 3. Current animal spirit, please and thank you, spirits. Current animal spirit for group 3. Starfish. Starfish is the people pleaser. On the back, sea serpent. Okay. Let's see what's going on. And they can also grow their appendages back. That's pretty cool. Alright. Oops. Group number 3. Spirit, tap me into it. Group number 3s. Group number 3. Please. Current energy. 3 cards for group number 3. 3 cards for group number 3. Please and thank you. Current energy of group number 3. Ten of Wands. 2 more for group number 3. 8 of Pentacles. 1 more for group number 3, please. 2 more cards. 6 of Swords with the Wheel. Okay. Group number 3. With the 10 of Cups on the... Oh, with the 2 of Cups behind that. All right, so group number 3, I feel like you're trying to make everything happy with like everything around you, like externally, like you're just, but the thing is like that may be bringing heavy burdens if you're not following your true self. You're going in your north node, what your soul's calling you to do. That's all it will do, right? Because you work so hard. You are a diligent worker at trying to like keep the peace, keep everything going. But you're going to be entering a time. I think you're going into a time right now where you're going to be on the top of the wheel. You know what I mean? Where you were once you were on the bottom end of the wheel, you're going through a life cycle now where you're going to be on the top of the wheel, and things are going to move from rough to calm waters. You're going to like reach a time of peace. Like you feel like you're working so hard to achieve peace in your life in all aspects, shapes, and forms, because there's something in the past that just brought you heavy burdens on trying to like just make everything just kosher, like just everything around you just happy, you know what I mean? But maybe that wasn't what your soul was calling you to do, or to rule like your happiness. Did your happiness matter, group number 2 or 3? Did your happiness matter? Did you put your happiness first, or do you put everybody else's happiness first? Okay, so let's go ahead and go further. Let's see what's stealing your power. What is stealing our group 3's power, Spirit? Can I please get one energy oracle for what's stealing group 3's power? Like, you have such a positive, strong energy. Like, honestly, like you feel very empathic here with this starfish too. It's a water energy. So you come from a place from like your heart space, but I feel like you're not honoring, or there's something that like you're not listening to yourself on. Like you're trying to make everything externally happy, so because you think it might bring you internal happiness, but I think you're finding out that that is not the case. Let's find out. What is stealing group 3's power? One energy oracle for what's stealing group 3's power, please, Spirit. Stealing group 3's power. That was too many. That was like 3 of them. What's stealing group 3's power? Anxiety on the back cornucopia. Okay. What is stealing group 3's power? Can I get 3 cards for what's stealing group 3's power? 8 of Wands. So it's all about fascinating energy and communication. 2 more cards, please, for what is stealing group 3's power. The Fool with the Queen of Swords in reverse, and then Moon underneath that. What's stealing your power, group number 3? You're wanting a new beginning. In a new regard. Take that as whether if you want a new job, you want a new start with someone from your past, you want a new beginning with someone new. You know this wanting a new beginning is I believe what you're coveting. You know what you have anxiety over, because this new beginning may not be happening, right? And there's something in regards with communication with this 8 of Wands here, but I really want to clarify further with the 8 of Wands, because it's such like a blanket energy. Can I please get a clarifier for the 8 of Wands, please? Can I clarify the 8 of Wands? The 8 of Swords. Okay. With the Queen of Pentacles on the back. Alright, so you're all tied up over a situation by like wanting this leap of faith, new beginning, but what's holding you back is this Queen of Swords in reverse. That this is what's taking your power away, this energy here, because this is creating this anxiety, right? There's something in the regards you're in a mental prison over this 8 of Swords, over this 8 of Swords and the 8 of Wands, which is all about communication. So again, there's something like you're waiting for this outcome, or something that's to take this leap of faith, but there's something that you're missing here with this Queen of Swords, and it almost feels like this energy is you, not someone that you're dealing with. It feels like you're kind of like your own worst enemy in this regard, because maybe this leap of faith is that you're wanting so desperately. It's not meant to happen, and the more that you just hold out for this outcome, it's just delaying things in your life that from actually taking place, and it's like you're just stuck on hold and pause, and it's like hurry up and wait energy. You know what I mean? Like you're hurrying up trying to get this new beginning, but it's not meant to happen. you know, and that's what's causing you, you have these blocks here, this things, something that you're not seeing clearly, that you're not listening to your intuition on, that, you know, that you're blinded to with the Queen of Swords here in the reverse. And that's what's creating anxiety. So it's like you're holding on to something that's not for your greatest good, and the universe knows it. So whether you might take it as punishment from the universe not giving you what you want, it's actually working for you in the long run, because there could be something better for you, something where you're meant to be grounded and build with someone, rather than the situation that you're holding on to with, you know, death-like grip. It feels like you're trying so hard just to make this person happy, to buy this person, perhaps with the Eight of Pentacles, but it's not working. Can I get one in your flow? How can group 3 get their power back? How can group 3 get their power back? Journey. On the back, door to romance. Yeah, I think once you surrender the situation that you're hoping for, there's something better. 3 cards for how group 3 can get their power back. 2 of Pentacles, 2 and 2s. How can group 3 get their power back? 2 more cards for how group 3 can get their power back. 10 of Pentacles. How can group 3 get their power back? One more, please. Queen of Wands. With the Chariot. And the Knight of Cups in reverse. I really feel like there's somebody better suited for you in this lifetime that they can't come in until you release these 10 of Wands here that you're holding on to, that you're carrying around, that's bringing you so many burdens. You worked really hard at trying to carry all these wands, but these wands have to go. You have to journey away from the past, you know what I mean? The 2 of Pentacles of juggling, but maybe possibly being juggled by this person, waiting for them to come around, you know, because with the 10 of Pentacles here, there's something greater for you. Once you realize it, I feel like you're going to be able to really start building in yourself, start taking action, being a boss bitch in your own life with fast forward movement, right? To someone who's better suited for you with that Knight of Cups here, with the Lovers behind that. Somebody that's fated to come in, but they can't come in if you're still holding on to old bullshit that's not meant for you. So take that where it resonates, you know, but you can get your power back by just letting things be as they be, you know, journey. Just let the past go. Let this past go and focus on the future, you know, because you could have been juggled by this person, and you'll be staying in this juggling, and you won't be able to build with anyone. So you get your power back by you deciding to remove yourself from the situation, start taking action in your own life, you know, like really, you know, loving on yourself, knowing your value, your worth, and what you bring to the table. She's a fiery badass bitch, you know what I mean, with fast forward movement to that. But once you have to wake up to what your worth, you know what I mean, and what you'll accept, because I feel like you're putting yourself below. It feels like you're putting someone else on a pedestal above you, and that's not what your soul wants. And you'll stay stuck in this anxiety, you know, just hoping and waiting and praying for a situation that was not meant to be, and it's holding you back from a divine counterpart. So let's go ahead and get you 3 cards. We'll get you 3 surrender cards. You get your power back by you standing up for yourself and moving on with your life. That's how you get your power back. And then it's someone that will will love you and give to you will come in due time. Can I get 3 surrender for group 3s, please? 3 surrender for group 3s, please. 1 more. Thank you. Oh, we have 4. Oh. What's this? Surrender outdated beliefs about yourself. Let go of the limiting ideas about yourself that originate from the past. Then you can own your power and soar in your life. Surrender the drama. No matter how emotionally charged the situation, remain calm and don't contribute to the drama. Staying centered will help resolve the issue more quickly. Surrender unhealthy relationships. Let go of relationships that don't serve you, including unavailable or toxic people. You deserve to be treasured by others and to be surrounded by positive people. Surrender worry. Make a commitment not to lead an anxiety-driven life. When worries arise, breathe them out of your body, focus on the power of your heart, and have faith that Spirit is guiding you always. Amen. Right, group 3? So go ahead and take a minute to let that sink in. Okay, let's get you some angels, gods, and goddesses. Let's get my group 3 some angels, gods, and goddesses, please, Spirit. Three cards it is. Goddess of oneness. Someone you love is thinking fondly of you at the moment. God of the underworld. Something which no longer serves you is about to end. God of the arts. The artist within you is about to emerge. Oh, beautiful. Now let's get you a unicorn. Let's get my group 3's a unicorn. One unicorn, please. Adventure. Dare to do things differently. Manifest your travel dreams. Move to a new location. If you feel like, if you feel like you need to get out of the old and stuck stagnant, adventure. Go adventure. That's what your soul's calling you to do, to get out of this rut that you feel yourself in. All right, let's get you one native spirit. One native spirit. And we'll read this one from the book. Okay. Tap me into group 3, please, Spirit. What native spirit do they need to hear for their greatest good? Please and thank you. What native spirit do they need to hear? Please and thank you. Great mystery. How similar those card colors are. Okay. I'm going to read that out of the book. Great mystery. Card meaning, have faith and know that you are divinely guided. Even when you have doubts, trust that you're exactly where you need to be. Believe. You're planted your seeds, now allow the Creator to do the rest. Even if you can't see into the future, have faith that the path will be illuminated and go forward. If you have any reoccurring challenges, turn them over to the Creator. Not my will, but thy will be done. Your native spirit wants you to know. Many native cultures refer to the Creator as the Great Mystery. It's the idea that the Great Spirit is so vast and profound in many ways, it's unknowable. Faith is a foundation of the ability to manifest. Everything was created because someone believed that it was possible, and patience is absolutely crucial in the application of this principle. Trust. Change can happen in a heartbeat, but some things require time. You've planted the seeds, now give them time to grow. Please be patient and know that it will happen. Whatever receives your care and attention will flourish. The journey. If you just planted some seeds in your garden today, you wouldn't go out tomorrow and yell at them because there wasn't any fruit yet. So don't dig up your seeds of faith. Remember this mantra. It's happening. Repeat the phrase periodically, especially if you have doubts, and keep going. Oh, I love that group number 3. It's like everything will be as it should be, and you're right where you need to be at this moment in time. So just give yourself some slack. You're doing the best you can with what you got, and surrender to the divine will, and you will, as you surrender, this anxiety will go away. So just know that, group number 3. All right. Throw me a thumbs up if you feel so called, and and a subscribe if you feel so called. And I hope to connect with you guys further, and I truly hope this brought you some enlightenment, and so you can take bold, positive steps going forward in your life. All right. Much love to you guys. I'll talk to you later. Bye.